Sup, Peter here. Welcome back to another video. What I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you my top 10 most hated missions in the Jack trilogy. Now, before I start, I would like to say that only one of these, as far as I can remember, only one of these is from Jack 3. Okay, number 10 is beat Onan's game. The reason I chose that for number 2 is it's not really hard, it's just very, very tedious. I mean, it is hard in its own way, but it's more tedious than it is hard. Next one is number 9, the weapon factory. I chose that because it's hard to get into it, into the factory, and it's hard to do everything in there. I mean, you need to destroy countless number of metalheads. You need to do all this stuff that's really, really tedious and really, really hard. Number 8 is the palace. I chose that because also before I move on, I will have an honorable mention, or in this case, dishonorable mentions, because this is the missions I hate. So yeah, I'm gonna have only one dishonorable mention. So yeah, number 8 is the palace. I chose that because it's just hard to navigate through the palace, and you really don't have a good vantage point from wherever you are. And there's lots of Crimson guards there, guards there, and you can't really escape even if you want to. You have to go through all the Crimson Guard, and it gets really, really hard after a while. Not to mention, it's boring after a while and really tedious. That's why I chose it for number 8. Number 7 is destroy 30 camouflage metalheads in Haven Forest. Yes, I hate this one. Because you can't, they are camouflaged, but you can still see them. You can see their shiny metalhead skulls. You can see their skulls, and so it just shows where they are. And you can basically see the outlines of them, but it's hard to auto-lock on them with your blaster mod, because I just don't know why someone would choose that for one of their favorite missions, because I just don't like it at all. Number 6 is all class races. If you don't know what they are the Grand Prix class 3, 2, and the championship. All three of them. Number 1 is the first class race is where you have to beat Errol, because he's the champion. But yeah, you have to it's really, really tedious and really, really hard. Well, I wouldn't say it's hard, but it is tedious, and I don't like it because there's sometimes this bullcrap that happens in these races where the other players can take shortcuts, and I don't know where the shortcuts are, because I'm usually the one that's winning the races. Because if they're behind me, they take the shortcuts and I don't get to see them. So that's why I chose this one for number 6. Number 5, all sewer missions. This one kind of goes on to number 3 as well. I know there's one of them, but there's another one here, which I'll get to in a minute. The sewer missions are really, really hard. And I don't like them because, well, for one, they're sewer missions. I mean, who likes the sewers? Come on. And finding your way through the sewers can get really annoying because there's lots of different paths that you can take, and every single path except for one leads you in the wrong way. There's only one right path that you can take, and for some reason I always get it wrong every time I play it. Well, although I have only played it once, so still, it's really annoying. Number 4 is destroy 5 Hellcat cruisers. That is annoying and hard because this guy Torn. I said this ages ago in my top 10 favorite Jack and Dexter characters. And Torn, he assigns you to destroy 5 Hellcat cruisers that the Brown Praxis has assigned to patrol the entire Haven City. It's hard because they can defend themselves with a turret that they have built into the cruisers. And to take him out, if you take one of them out, the entire city of the Crimson Guard goes after you, and you have to find a place to either lay low or try to take out the other cruisers before they kill you. And it's hard. Number 3 is destroy ship at real platform. Yes, you have to take out 40 guards and 2 ships that has a lot of weak points, and you only take out 1 weak point at a time. And if you thought that wasn't hard enough, you have to do this again later on in the game, which is super difficult. Number 2 is this is the one from Chapter 3. Destroy 4 Marauders. Now, if you don't know what Marauders are, basically they're people who steal stuff from other people that like multiple times. So basically, if you think about it, they're just basically thieves. So destroy 4 Marauders, and that is really difficult. I had a lot of trouble with that when I was playing that as a kid. I had a lot of trouble doing that when I was a kid, and it just. Oh, I just couldn't handle it. It was so hard. And this honorable mention is collect money for crew. You have to go around the city collecting bags of money for crew. And here's a greedy bastard. Anyway, you have to collect money for him, right? And if you get it too late, it just you just fail the mission because someone else would most likely pick it up, and that's what you don't want. You want to collect money for crew because later on, you get to fight him, which is good. And number 1, the most hated mission by, what I think anyway, is beat Errol in a race through the city. Before you race him in the championship race, you have to race him through the city first, using accelerator rings. And he says, miss even one ring and it's over. I swear there are multiple times where he missed the ring himself, but didn't count against him. But when I miss one, it counts to me. How is that fair? This guy just doesn't play fair. He doesn't want to play fair. He doesn't want to play against the. He doesn't want to play by the rules. He plays against the rules, which is a really crappy thing to do, and it is so hard to do. There hasn't been even one time where I've beaten him first time. I've never beaten him first time. It always takes multiple tests for me to beat him. It is so hard. But I guess that's it for another video. Leave a comment down below. Let me know if any of mine matched any of yours, or if you have any of your own. Tell me in the comments. I love you all. Click subscribe somewhere around me. Wherever it is, just leave a thumbs up. I love you all so much. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you again because I'm recording one more. But until then, peace.